want to thank you so much for your time and letting me share my love of Clifton Sanctuary Ministries. For a little background for people who don't know about Clifton, please let me tell you what they do. Clifton provides a transformational environment and sanctuary for homeless men through comprehensive life skills training, purposeful and assertive case management, collaborative community partnerships, and dedicated volunteers make a difference. Sharing the love of God, we are a sanctuary to men seeking to overcome homelessness. Open 365 days a year, the Clifton Sanctuary is the oldest house of worship shelter operating in Atlanta. Clifton is a transitional shelter with over a 70% success rate for its guests. It is the kind of personal attention to the individuals in our community that changes not only homelessness, but the face of homelessness. One man at a time, we are working to show that homelessness is not helplessness and disability is not inability. I want to share a personal story from one of our guests at Clifton. He shares how Clifton was there for him when he needed it most.
Good morning, my brothers and sisters at Good Shepherd. My name is Greg Ellis, and I was asked by my friend David to come to see y'all this morning, but I had to work, and I wanted to give y'all a little testimony about my story here. In 2008, I was looking for a job, and 2008, I ended up being homeless. I ended up at Clifton Sanctuary Ministry. So one day I was out looking for a job, and I ran up on some 3 dogs, and I fell back and broke my wrist. Now, this is a funny story. Everybody kept telling me wasn't nobody going to hire me with a broken wrist. So I kept getting out every morning, going to look for a job. So one day, the nurse at Clifton told me to stay in because wasn't nobody going to hire me with a broken wrist. So the funny story about it was I went with her to the unemployment office and seen a job that I liked, so I applied for it. And come find out, I ended up finding a job with a broken wrist to the elementary school kids. Now, I was homeless from 2001 to about around 2013, on and off. Some things were my fault, some things wasn't my fault. But when I ended up at Clifton, Clifton taught me how to love myself, because I was going through a lot of things in my life. You know, from my family back in South Carolina, and a lot of stuff that I was going through in life. But being at Clifton and meeting a lot of good people like Miss Jenkins and Prince, I consider them as family. Miss Jenkins is more like a mother to me, and Prince is my brother. And I learned a lot at Clifton. And I tell everybody, if you ever become homeless and end up at Clifton, you're going to find out Clifton is a lot different from a lot of shelters. I've been to a lot of shelters, and I tell you, Clifton to me is more like the Hilton Head of hotels. It's more like a hotel to me. But anyway, I learned a lot from Clifton, and I love the men and women there. And it's a great, unique place. So if y'all looking for a place to volunteer and help out, go check it out. It's a good place. It's more where people love one another. You got people there that cares about you. I've been in a lot of shelters where folks don't care whether you live or die. But at Clifton, it's different. And I'm glad I found Clifton. So, like I say, I wish I could be there in person with you, but I've been working since the pandemic because I work for the state of Georgia. And now I'm living in Riverdale, Georgia. I was homeless, and now I own my own home. Well, I'm buying a home. And I enjoy it. That's one of the great things about it. And I ended up being on the board of directors at Clifton, and I love it. And I love working with the men. One of my jobs is trying to help the guys find jobs. And I found helped 2 guys find them a job. And I'm going to keep on keeping on, like the man always say. But anyway, thank y'all for your time, and I hope to see you at Clifton. All right.
Now you ask, how can you help? There are plenty of easy and safe ways you can help at Clifton. We're not taking clothing donations at this time because of the virus, but we are taking monetary and food donations. There's a drop-off table in the entrance of the building, and you don't have to go in. Please remember to sign the drop-off list so we can thank you. There are even more safe ways you can donate. You can go to the Clifton website and donate there. You can donate from Clifton's Facebook page. Also, please like the page and follow us. When you follow us, you can find out all the great things that are happening at Clifton. You can know the latest news and inspirational stories. You can also go to Amazon, where there is a wish list of items we need, from paper towels to detergent. You can leave donations at Good Shepherd Church. I wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. to all the support Good Shepherd has provided Clifton through the years. Thanks again. We look forward to your continued support.